the time we reach it, oh Lord. Hey, party now start. Bim, 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 bim. From the time we reach it, oh. Hey, hey, party now start. Bim, 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 bim. So DJ, you can't stop this party. Don't stop this party. DJ, you can't stop this party. Officer, don't stop this party. We come out to party real hard. Hey, this party lit. Hey, this party turn up. Right now me head so bad, I don't want it to stop. So can overload. Hey, we in a good mood. Sexy ladies in from boom shops, they getting in the groove. So DJ
9 WEFM. Activated mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
I bet Jeffrey can do the rhythm there.
All right, and we are back for our next segment. And if for those listening, this song that we played a while ago was Whizzy with Don't Stop the Party. All right. And at this time, we are actually joined by Mr. Whizzy himself. Whizzy, good morning to you.
Good morning, Roleza and Christal, and good morning to WeFM listening audience wherever you're being listened globally, and to St. Vincent and the Grenadines in particular.
Good
Happy
morning,
Carnival.
Whizzy.
Morning.
Same
Long
to
time.
you. Yes,
It was
man,
this-
long
it-
time.
Yeah, it was this time last year I was there, and
Correct.
we linked up while I was on holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this year I'm suffering from a bit of carnivalitis, you know what I mean?
So, Carnival Tabanca.
Yeah,
You're
a
not,
bit
you're
like
not
that.
coming home?
No, not this year. I had 7 weeks
Oh.
last year, so I think that was a 2-in-1.
Oh.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yes, it's true. Save it up for next year. Next year will be really big.
But I'm relying on you guys to keep me abreast with what's happening.
Of
So
course.
I'll be listening.
All right. So tell us about this new song.
Songs. The one
Songs.
that
My apologies.
the one that you played
Mm-hmm.
is called "Don't Stop This Party." I think Roleza had it spot on. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correct. Am I?
Well, you pronounce it with a Spanish accent, but it's actually Roleza.
Oh,
Closest
Roleza.
thing.
Okay, Roleza. Same thing. All right, yes. So that song, what it is, I'm slowly trying to make sure that an element of our traditional Vinci raga soca beat is kept alive. But at the same time, I'm slowly experimenting with the fusion of it. So that is somewhat a blend between the older raga soca beat with a slight element of the newer style, which would be, you know, the percentage call would be increased as the experiment unfolds. So that is that song in particular. And as we on the songs, I would just go through the other two. The other one is called Rum Rhythm and Bass, which you should have as well.
We do,
And
yes.
that one is basically sending out the message as to what's happening with the evolution of our up tempo soca. A lot of discussion is being circled about the percentage call of, so to speak, songs which are acceptable and ones which are not, for different reasons, whether it be lyrical or quality or the depth of the composition, whatever. But I just thought I need to put the storyline with some music as to what is being discussed in a Tracy styles, more or less. So that's what Rum Rhythm and Bass is all about. And the final song, which was released as well, is called "Push Back Your Bum Bum." Now, this is a remake. This is a remake of a track which was released, I think, back in 1987, 1997, thereabout, 1997, I think. Was the first year I went solo, and that was on the Panda Rhythm album. So I thought lyrically, I needed to sort of be a flagship for um, saying in song what Vincy Mars is all about in terms of the different components being pan, calypso, and mass. So a lot of the artists this year recently have not been paying much attention to that aspect in terms of advertising what our Vincy Mars is all about. For different reasons. It is not highly commercial, but I thought I needed to bring this back to be, as I said, to be a flagship for spreading the message. And spreading the message so far has been very good in terms of the views on YouTube, as the songs are out on YouTube for the past month, and the views are pretty good. And as of this weekend, they would be on all the streaming platforms, major streaming platforms, that is, via TuneCore, of which I'm a member. They would be responsible for the distribution and the marketing of all the tracks. So big things expected. And this is just the start of it. The journey continues.
All right. Well, as you mentioned, the two songs, let's take in a little bit at this time of Rum, Rhythm, and Bass.
Give me a drink now. Sing down the rhythm. Turn up the bass. Lord. Rum, rhythm, and bass on the road, on the road. Rum, rhythm, and bass on the road. Rum, rhythm, and bass on the road, on the road. Rum, rhythm, and bass on the road. Soca warriors, show me a flag. Soca warriors, check out your rap. Rum, rhythm, and bass on the road, on the road. Rum, rhythm, and bass on the road. Give me a drink now. Sing down the rhythm. Turn up the bass. Lord. Give me a drink now. Sing down the rhythm. Turn up the bass. Turn up the bass. Lord. Your warriors in one sweet music. 10 man, one rhythm, one beat. When carnival done, they go out like the sun. After misbehaving on the road. Rum, rhythm, and bass on the road, on the road. Rum, rhythm, and bass on the road. Rum, rhythm, and bass on the road, on the road.
All right, let's hear a little bit of acapella on this.
Yeah, let's go. Why not?
You go ahead, huh?
Are you playing it? Or you want the capella?
Oh,
Okay.
I want you to, yeah, because we don't have the instrumental.
It's hard to play it
You-
because there's a lag, so he wouldn't be in time with the. Yeah.
Okay.
Soca warriors, give me the bass. Soca warriors, give me the bass. Soca warriors, yes, yes, yes. I'm a soca warrior since I'm small. Through the rock and thing, I done it all. When carnival time, soca on my mind, won't be misbehaving on the road. Rum rhythm and bass on the road, on the road.
Is we backing up?
Rum rhythm and bass on the road. Rum rhythm and bass on the road, on the road. Rum rhythm and bass on the road. Soca warriors, show me a flag. Soca warriors, take out your rag. Yeah, man.
Nice.
Yes, and if you ever need backup singers, Kristen and I are here.
Yes,
To
for the
let you know.
next year we coming.
Next year.
The rum rhythm and bass is very catchy.
It is. And I recognize when you say that you're experimenting with the new sound. And I
Yes.
think that is appreciated because of the fact that we tend to find that for that type of sound, you find that it's a younger artists who tend to push that out. But I'm happy to see that somebody who's been around. How long have you actually been around in the soca industry, Whizzy?
You really want to know?
Yeah, I really do.
Long. But he said since he's small.
Since a small.
So how long
But
was
that's
that?
over 4 decades, my love.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. All right.
For those persons who don't know where you started, the band that you were a part of, let the listeners know.
Okay, the original band I started with was Exodus. And through my musical career, I had 2 stints with Exodus. First as one of the original members, and then I migrated to Holland, and I had formed a group called Ambassadors, of which I had prominent members today in today's music industry, namely I Feel Short of Touch and Gideon James are also of touch on that tour, along with Robert Patches Knights. We did a tour, we came back, we did a contract for about a year, we came back, we opened up Ambassadors Club in Lower Edinburgh as the band, of which we brought everything down, equipment, lights, refurbished that particular building. And then there was a dispute with the management after being on the ground, and we went our separate ways, and that's how Gravity was formed. And then once we formed Gravity, we then opened up Gravity Country Club in Cane Hall so that we were self-reliant. And I think we were the only band to date to have operated solely as professional musicians for an extended period of time until we went back to Holland after reconciling with the previous management. And following that final contract, I came back and rejoined Exodus. And I was with Exodus until the band was defounded. And during that period of time, I think that was the prime of Exodus duration, where we, alongside Razum, God bless his soul, we formed a formidable partnership up front and released hit after hit every year for Carnival, including Baila Sankov, Don't Bend Down, Push Back Your Bum Bum, Watch the Ride, Swivel Dance, just to name a few, but quite a lot. And the ones which would be more popular, which are still playing up to today, would be Baila Sanka and Don't Bend Down.
Classics. I remember all these songs from my childhood.
Sorry?
No, I said these are classics because I remember all of these songs from my childhood.
I just know.
There
some.
you go. There you go. There you go.
All right. So let's take in Push Rock Your Bam Bam, since you mentioned that one. Let's play a bit of that at this time.
Shake it, let me wine on it. 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 Vincy Carnival, what a festival. Carnival time again. Plenty drinking, plenty partying. In hot sun or in rain. Plenty jamming, plenty whining. Push your bum bum back, play with Dingole. Push your bum bum back, play with Ramaje. Push back your bum bum, let me wine on it. Push back your bum bum, let me wine on it. Push back your bum bum, let me wine on it. Push back your bum bum, let me wine on it. Shake it, shake it, let me wine on it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, let me wine on it. Shake it, shake it. Let me wine on it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Let me wine on it.
All right, and that was Push Back Your Bam Bam or Your Boom Boom by Whizzy. Whizzy, I know that you stated that you will not be here for this year's carnival, but for those in the diaspora, where can they get to hear some of your performances for this year?
Well, at the minute, I am booked so far for the first show here in the UK on August the 18th.
Mhm.
That would be a cricket match, annual cricket match, which is being held with the two different diasporas here between Barbados and St. Vincent. And that is being under the auspices of the High Commission of St. Vincent and the Grenadines to the UK. And it is being held for persons who are listening from the UK. That would be at the Slough Cricket Ground on, as I mentioned, August the 18th. And I also do some work for the National Council, whether it be, I'm not a member of the National Council, but I do work based on secondment, so to speak, self-secondment. If there are any events that they're upcoming that I may be of an asset to the organizing of it, I do join the council on various stunts related to anything that I may be able to contribute to. But so therefore on Emancipation Day, which is August the 1st, as you would know, there would be they usually have an annual church service to mark the emancipation of slavery, and they've asked me to do a performance in the church. And there are other couple things more in the pipeline which are not quite confirmed yet. So
Okay.
we'll keep the posts on social media lit as they unfold.
Okay. And
Lovely.
should persons wish to reach out to you, though, how can they get in contact with you?
Well, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and you can reach me via email on Kendall Whizzy Wiseman at gmail.com.
Okay.
Let me just repeat, Kendall Whizzy Wiseman at gmail.com, and I'll respond accordingly.
Okay. All right. So, any final words that you want to leave with us? Sorry.
Yes, Vincy Mas, I like to wish everyone in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, whether you be a visitor or a national or returning national, to have a happy and enjoyable Vincy Mas. I would just like to appeal to persons who would probably like to seize upon the opportunity to settle their differences in different ways, to forget about that. Let's just think about the nation as we celebrate the festive season. Thank you.
All
Thanks for
right.
having me as usual. And you guys have a brilliant weekend.
Same to you.
You
Thanks.
as well. And thanks again for joining us this morning for this morning's interview.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're
All right,
welcome.
bye-bye.
All right. And that was our interview with Mr. Whizzy Wiseman.
Ken Whizzy Wiseman.
Ken Whizzy Wiseman. Right. All right. So let's take a quick break. We will bring to you Community Dateline directly after the ad break.